Alright, part 4 of my Artist Alley tutorial series. You guys made it! Congratulations! You've arrived at the convention, your palms are sweaty, and your heart is racing from setting up, but here are some last minute tips that I think you'll find very helpful. For more information about being a full-time artist, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified when I post a new video. Again, if you don't know, my name is Brit. I'm a full-time artist. I've been doing conventions since 2016. In just 3 years, I was able to go full-time. So here are some tips and tricks that I wish I knew when I first started. Alright, so continuing on to the last step number 10, customer etiquette. Make sure you guys smile and wave. There are so many times that just me smiling and waving at people have gotten me sales. When I did my first Artist Alley, I was so shy, so secluded in my little table area behind my wire crates, and I can't thank my husband enough for being the one to smile and wave at people because I was just so awkwardly shy and anxious and nervous. Over the years I have gotten better, and I definitely noticed that even just a smile or a wave at somebody makes them double take at your table and could potentially lead to a sale. There's just so much to see at anime conventions, trade shows, comic cons that a lot of people walking around are actually zoning out, and they're actually not seeing anything while they're walking around. So doing a simple wave, smile, compliment on their cosplay will snap them out of that zone and have them double take at your product. Start a conversation if you can. Again, compliment on a cosplay that you really like, or their hat or shirt, or something that will get them to look at you or start a conversation, but also be genuine. Don't just like compliment everyone that you see. For example, if I see a My Hero Academia cosplay, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love your cosplay, and then they'll come over and we can talk about My Hero Academia. And actually, I don't have any My Hero Academia art prints, but just that conversation gets them to your table and a start of a relationship, pretty much. People buy from people they trust, so you want to start making relationships with your customers. I've noticed that I've created many relationships with people around my area. They always come back and try to find my table, and it just means so much to me. So definitely don't just view people as customers, think of them as new relationships, and it'll get you so far. Also, make sure you stand up and be present. There's so many times that I see people behind their tables just on their phones looking down. It gives this vibe that they don't want to be there. Be up and present and awake, even if that means drinking more coffee. It's definitely hard and it's going to take a while to get used to, but I know you guys can do it. I know this is a lot of information, but don't freak out. The more you do this, the better you will get. I mean, seriously, for me, I barely spoke a word my first convention. I just kind of was like, hello, please look at my stuff. Like, I was so shy. But now I stand up and I try to greet people. It still is a little awkward for me, but once I get going, I'm okay. Again, start small, think big. Alright, so that's it for customer etiquette, and I just have some last minute tips that I think you guys will find super helpful. So I guess this is kind of step 11, last minute tips. Definitely keep an open mind. Things change constantly, and it's hard to not get bogged down by change. I had a little bit of trouble with this in the beginning because I wanted things to be perfect, but it's not going to be, and you just have to be okay with the fact that things change constantly. I definitely would recommend keeping track of the flow of traffic. You want to make sure that you have something that people will recognize, or you know that people will like in their eyesight. This is my Pokemon and charms for me. I always make sure that they're available up at front and center so that people see them. There's so many times that people will not look anywhere at my prints, but they'll see the Pokemon buttons and charms come over, and then they'll take a look at my art prints behind me or in front of the table, flip through my portfolio book, and then you can start a conversation. Keep track of your sales and inventory. My husband and I actually just write in our notepads on our phones what we sell and the price, because this helps greatly after the show when I do inventory and finances. So definitely keep track of your sales. Meet your table mates, your neighbors, people around you. Introduce yourself. It's so helpful when you have like a nice relationship with people next to you and you guys can just kind of hang out all weekend. Definitely hard not to compare if you have like a super awesome artist next to you, but just remember you're all on the same team, you all want to succeed, and it's all going to work out in the end. I actually had a few table mates where we promote each other's artwork or product. So if somebody is at my table, I'll be like, oh, and make sure you check out so-and-so next to me because they also have Pokemon charms or have this certain artwork or something. And it's just like a win for win. Never leave your table unattended. Make sure somebody's always watching it, even if you need to contact the convention workers. Most of the time they will come and watch your table if you need to leave for a quick break, bathroom break, lunch break, whatever it is. There are horror stories of things getting stolen, and also make sure you never leave your cash money with your table. Always have it on you. Also take note of what's working and not working. If you find that a certain display is not really doing what you hoped it would, make note for the next time or even change it for the next day. Take note of what you want to do differently or what is doing super well so that you can mimic that in the next show. And lastly, network. Introduce yourself to artists that inspire you or that you want to get to know. It's okay to just go up and introduce yourself. Hand them a business card. Let them know where your table is. I can't stress this enough because I have met so many wonderful people and I call them like my coworkers now. Just amazing, and we share tips and tricks. And then of course have fun. You guys made it and you're doing your dream of becoming an Artist Alley artist. If that is your dream or you're just thinking about it, whatever it is, have fun in this process. There's a lot and so much to learn, but again, just start small, think big, and you guys will be great. So yeah, that's it. I hope this was helpful to you guys. If you have any more questions or something that you're curious about, definitely let me know, comment below, and I will try to answer as best as I can. I'm here to help you guys, and I want everyone to succeed and do their best. If you want to see more behind the scenes of how I prepare for a convention, my latest artwork, what I'm up to, feel free to join the Panda Army over on Patreon. The link will be in the description below. And thank you again to my current pandas. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to make this video series. So here's some videos that YouTube thinks that you will like. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it if you found it helpful. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!